Wow, what a great thing. Pastor Devin just shared an incredible dream. All right, this is very important. We've already talked about forgiveness. That seems to be the overall theme. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. I want to encourage you to think about when somebody's done you wrong, somebody's mistreated you. Maybe they didn't do it to you. Maybe they did it to your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your grandfather. That creates, emotionally speaking, that creates a debt. And that's what people do counseling and stuff. They understand this. A wrong that was done is also a debt. They think of it in financial terms. So is there a debt? And perhaps, and God forbid, a man marries a wife and his wife falls in love with another man. Bad things happen, but they decide to remain married. Sometimes they decide to remain married, but the debt is not canceled. And so we're thinking of forgiveness as a cancellation of debt. Remember the year of Jubilee, every 50 years, debts were canceled. When we came to Christ, it was the greatest year of Jubilee. And, what is the debt that you feel? Maybe, again, let's go back to a man, and his most key relationship is with his father. Even if your father abandoned you when you were young and you never met your father, in your heart of hearts, it may be you're still holding that as a debt over his head. And I see the comments that are coming in. People are re-entering the room at a rapid rate because sometimes connections are bad in your nation and you can't help that. So we'll be diligent to readmit you no matter how many times you get into the waiting room. And we're grateful for your patience and we're grateful for your persistence. Persistence is a very important kingdom value. We have to persist in prayer. Maybe one day we'll teach on that as well. But we've said a lot about. So I'm going to lead you now in a prayer as a sample. And, and this can be a model. Some of you may want to just pray. Some of you may want to even jot down some notes. A prayer of debt cancellation. So, Father, I think of this person and whoever they may be to you in the name of Jesus, because of the broken body of the Lord, because of the shed blood of the Lord, paying for my sins, paying for the world's sins, I now forgive and release this person of the debt that they owe me. And you guys can think, in some cases, it may be a debt of just an apology. It may not be an actual thing.